The best mac and cheese, part 2. Next mac and cheese we have is from the Hungry Mockingbird. Oh yeah, I was completely wrong on this one. So I tried this mac and cheese in episode 1 and I was wrong. I said it did not contain salt, which was why I didn't like it as much in the first place. If this mac and cheese had missed anything else other than salt, I wouldn't have remade it. So I remade it, and I'm glad I did. Before I even made this, the roux was already hidden. So I already knew what time it was. You feel what I'm saying? She gives you an option to use cavatappi or elbow. I use cavatappi, the best noodles to use in mac and cheese, hands down. She also used Gouda, provolone, sharp, and Colby Jack. I was surprised because most people use mozzarella or mozzarella and provolone. She just used provolone, and it turned out really well. So I think I'm gonna start using provolone for mac and cheese instead of mozzarella from now on. Just saying. And lastly, the salt literally enhanced everything. I mean, all the flavors in this mac and cheese is beautiful. It's very vibrant too. Dislikes, I personally should have used smoked Gouda, which I used on the first episode, but not this one for whatever reason, I don't know. And also pepper jack. I wish pepper jack would have been used instead of Colby Jack. That's just me. But I'm not gonna take anything away from this mac and cheese. This is definitely ranking. This is definitely one of them ones. Hopefully you guys can see me. It has gotten dark. Our next mac and cheese is from the TikTok creator Days with Day. I see. I see you, Days. I see you, baby. One thing I love that she did with this is she added pepper jack. You can actually smell the pepper jack when it's cooking and settles. Also throughout the whole entire process of making this mac and cheese. So this part is very unique. Before she baked this, she made 2 layers of pasta, spices, and cheese. I can respect that. But I wasn't really a fan of, she added 2 eggs, which, again, y'all, in my own opinion, mac and cheese does not need eggs. It's just me. And 2, you might want to season this to your liking. This next mac and cheese is from TikTok creator Spiced Nice. This one's okay, too. She cooked the pasta, she strained it, and then tossed it in butter. A couple of other people actually did that. And if I'm not mistaken, it does help the cheese cling to the pasta. Could be wrong, but that's what I think. I also used crushed garlic instead of the powder of the paste, so thanks for going the extra mile. We also used cream cheese with the sauce. There's nothing I don't like about this particularly, but this would have went really good. Some Parmesan cheese, man. Reason being is, I opted to use sharp, and I think it was white cheddar. So I feel like Parmesan cheese pairs really well with sharp cheddar. That would have really brought the other flavors out because Parmesan obviously contains salt. Overall, I mean, it's still pretty good. The next mac and cheese is from TikTok creator Cord in the Kitchen. This dude can actually cook. I like the fact he uses cavatappi or large elbow. Cavatappi is the goat if you ain't already. He also used Hatch chili Gouda, which I could not find, which I really wish I could have found it because I'm pretty sure I would have added a whole different element to this mac and cheese. He also uses a roux with sour cream and boursin garlic. Only complaint about this, it's really on me. I wish I had a smoke. I like smoking this with the Hatch chili. Took this to the moon and back, honestly. But that's on me. But overall, him not to use any type of cheddar cheese with this was actually pretty good. Next mac and cheese is from TikTok creator Call Me Candace. Already know this is missing. Let's start up with what she did absolutely right. Use smoked white cheddar instead of Gouda. Smoked Gouda, you can absolutely tell the difference. She boiled the pasta in chicken broth. She also layered the cheese with the pasta before baking. Get a nice cheese pool. My only problem with this mac and cheese, and it really pissed me off, but if you like it, you like it. This mac and cheese contains absolutely no seasoning. There's a cheese sauce and there's cheese. There is no seasonings at all with this. This mac and cheese looks and smells too damn good to not have a lick of seasoning in the description. And that upset me. So this would have been probably one of the best ones. The next mac and cheese is from TikTok creator, I cannot pronounce the name, but I'm gonna just put the name right here. I don't want to butcher that. So one thing I love that she did, she actually sauteed the garlic and the shallot. If I'm not mistaken, out of all the mac and cheese I've had, nobody has done that. One thing I would change about this, black pepper instead of white pepper. I'm not quite sure why white pepper is a thing, but it is what it is. But other than that, when it comes to the cheese pool and the creaminess for the most part, it's all right. Now this next mac and cheese is from TikTok creator Kimmy's Creations. Now y'all, this one is tough. This one is real tough. Tell you why. When she was boiling the water for the pasta, she used bouillon powder and salt. Those two combinations, you just can't lose. You can't lose at all. This motherfucker was cheesy. It was creamy. It was just overall aromatic. This was truly a masterpiece. I ain't gonna hold you. Would I change anything about this? I mean, not really. If I'm reaching, I would say she could have used cavatappi noodles and she could have used pepper jack cheese. But overall, this mac and cheese right here, so far, this right here checks all the boxes. The next mac and cheese is from TikTok creator One Stop Shop. All right. This particular mac and cheese is very neat. He uses evaporated milk and sour cream, no problem there. So with this mac and cheese, this guy made a custard. He took the egg, he seasoned the egg, whisked it with evaporated milk and whole milk. Then threw the pasta in this big ass bowl, threw the cheese in there, tossed the pasta with the cheese, and added custard. This also has a smoky flavor, which I'm assuming, well, matter of fact, I know, it's coming from the smoked paprika. One thing I didn't like is he used only salt while boiling the water with pasta. Didn't really like that, in my own opinion. I feel like he should have used bouillon powder or just both. Use both. And last but not least, I would have loved to have seen a sauce. I think a nice sauce would have went perfectly with this and made it a little bit more creamier and cheesier. But nevertheless, this is a unique mac and cheese. Most of you guys will like this. This is in fact good, but I'm just used to having it a different way. And lastly, this mac and cheese broke the internet. It had upwards of 100-some million views, and it's still going to this day. And this mac and cheese is from TikTok creator Teeny. It's alright. It's alright. To everyone that's saying that they paid over $100 to make this, that's cap. Alright, I'm not sure what y'all were buying, but this cost me every bit of about probably 20 bucks. So I'd appreciate if y'all stop spreading lies on your girl Teeny, all right? She seasoned the mac and cheese twice. One while making the roux, and the other time after all the cheese melted in the roux, and basically after all the pasta had been mixed in with the cheese, which it turned out great. She layers the mac and cheese before broiling mac cheese, which gives you a crazy cheese pool. Phenomenal job there. And I do want to add too, every noodle that was in this mac and cheese was covered. And when I mean not covered, covered with cheese. And I can appreciate that. I do want to say after you broil this, I think it's for 15 minutes or so, the top is crispy as hell. And it's the perfect crisp too. It's not overdone, it's the perfect crisp. I like that. Now to my dislikes. She boiled the water with salt. As good as y'all say this is, I was expecting for her to use some type of broth, all right? That's just me. Two, I was expecting more of a smoky flavor due to the smoked paprika, but I feel like I can take a little bit of blame for that because maybe I should have added a little bit more, but at the same time, maybe she should take a little bit of blame too for not using some type of smoked cheese. So I'll just say 50-50 with that. My mac and cheese has a very strong mustard taste, which is optional, but I made it the way I seen it in the video, and the mustard is definitely a little overpowering. I shouldn't have added mustard to this, personally, because the mustard really does throw this off. I love everything this woman has accomplished, right? Because, you know, a lot of y'all hate on her day in and day out. I've been reading them comments too. She seems to be a good person, seems to know what she's doing in the kitchen, all that, right? But what I'm about to say may just be an unpopular opinion, because I know a lot of y'all want to know if this is the best mac and cheese. I'm telling you right now, this is not the best mac and cheese. It's not. Consistency-wise, it is. Flavor, taste-wise, it's not. I think this mac and cheese is just a tad bit overhyped. It's a tad bit overhyped. At the end of the day, you season mac and cheese to your own liking, and I understand why some of y'all like this. I get it, but my opinion, I'm just not moved by this, personally. Now, if we're rating mac and cheeses now, best mac and cheese, in my opinion, after trying damn near 20 mac and cheeses, is Kimmy. Kimmy Creations, congratulations. In my own opinion, you have the best mac and cheese on TikTok. And I'll put second place, third place right here too. Please don't make this into a argumentative, dramatic, beefing. I don't want to beef with nobody, beef matter. It's just mac and cheese. We all have our own opinion. Love y'all. Think y'all changed my life.